crazy.
Okay, so this log, thanks to the funguses and the ants at my uncle's place, it was already hollowed out about halfway through, and all the wood inside had been eaten and softened, and so burning it, whittling it, chopping it, hacking on it to turn it into a drum.
That's from that damn chainsaw.
Yeah, it is. That's why I didn't like them, but Daniel said, man, I can't tell it's a chainsaw, man.
No,
that
that's
could be
fucking
anything.
cool.
Lightning.
Sasquatch claws.
Damn, lightning strike it.
Beaver teeth.
Yeah. Damn, a fine-toothed beaver got to it.
One of them.
Yeah, we got another whole dow's worth too.
That's all of them. We're only doing 13, right?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Is that what it gets? 13?
Trying to get there. There's a lot there.
Okay. Pull that down.
Clock close.
I know.
You gotta knock it down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
You got it now. I think that was.
Is that right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep.
Okay.
Looks good. Yep. So, are we gonna fold it down over to
Here, Thomas, bring it back actually.
yeah.
Be the 2 widest ones.
You want to just mark them now that we have this? Because we are gonna.
Trying to figure out how to do this particular one. I don't know if we should go right in the middle of this.
I put it right in the damn number.
This is big enough right there, I guess.
This is solid freaking board and a lot of shit around it. Didn't necessarily.
That's a good place, man. We'll go right there, I guess.
Did you draw you a couple of numbers on here or something so you know which?
The problem is they're falling into a crack. Now, we don't have to go, this is just the spacing. It's not the exact plane.
That made wrong?
Where's the, we need a hammer.
I'm about to do some cool shit. Y'all gonna appreciate it. This is a badass tune, dog.
I'm gonna tell you what was bad as fuck, man, and they've been
This is duct tape.
oh shit.
That's the
What happened? What's going on? Cord. There you go.
Yeah, pull on a little bit. Right there. This one's got a big rip in it. Watch out, Mike.
That's gonna be about all we get right there. We'll drill there. Oh! Take it out. Ah! That ain't fucking be no good. If I got a paddle book.
Here you gotta drill this. I probably didn't go far enough for the other one either.
That's burr over. That's why it's not. All right.
Okay, we got that block of wood for the
Where's that drum head at?
Put it back in the water.
Okay. Wait, okay, we got the four corners right now. We gotta do the ceremony real quick.
This is the cardinal point. This is north.
Okay, turn it this way. I'll do the ceremony real quick.
This way.
crazy.
Power of 4. What we have here is our version of a huehuetl, and we've hollowed this out of a log and put a goat skin over it. The big difference between this and a huehuetl is that if you look here, we only have one hole in it. One little opening there. A real Mayan huehuetl usually has 3. And the reason we did that is because, I mean, the spalting on this wood looks so good. We wanted to keep it as much. We hated to cut into the wood after we'd hollowed out this log. And, well, it sounded good without cutting any more in. Stood up good without. So we decided to forego cutting the other 2 holes, just for aesthetic's sake and sound sake. The other big difference is the original huehuetls were made using a hide of jaguar. This is goat hide, like a djembe or many other drums around the world. Nowadays, the Native Americans usually use elk hide, sometimes cow hide, and it's a bit thicker than goat hide, and that caused a small problem. We got this skin stretched over the drum, and overnight as it dried, one of the little holes where one of these dowels, the traditional huehuetl dowels, was at, basically ripped a little bit, messed up the sound. So we came back and used taiko style tacks to cinch it up better, and when we did that, this drum really came alive. Another big difference between a huehuetl and this is huehuetls are usually carved with all kinds of motifs in the side. We didn't do that because, again, we love this oak spalting, and also because we're making prehistoric instruments. This looks a little bit more prehistoric. It almost looks Fantasyland type of huehuetl drum. Now, what I like about the fact that the Mayan dowels are here together with the taiko drum or Chinese folk drum tacks is that this is kind of showing a natural progression. The natural step up from wood dowels, once you've got metal, is tacks. And more than likely, before the advent of metal, the Asian musicians used dowels too. The truth of that is lost to history, but we can kind of surmise. These is basically very similar to the idea of using tacks. It's just something you would use before you found metal. There's a lot of parallels between East Asian cultures and Mayan cultures and Polynesian cultures, and so we theorize that before the advent of metal, Chinese and Japanese folk drums were probably made with wooden dowels, just like the Mayan and some Polynesian drums and some African drums. So it kind of shows that evolutionary history.